Hello guys, welcome to our weekly Forex forecast. Now in this weekly Forex forecast, we're going to start with Euro US dollar. We're starting with the supply and demand. Now let's start from the monthly time frame. Now as you guys can see that we are currently on the monthly demand area as it was last week, or let me say for the past 3 months. For the past three months, we've been trading around this demand area, this monthly demand area. Now, as you know that according to supply and demand, on the demand area, you are supposed to do what? To buy the market. That means according to this principle of trading, that means supply and demand, we're expecting this market from this area to go up, maybe to this point, to this zone. Okay, that's what we were expecting to get. Okay, Mara, as you can see that it has been here for, this is the third month that this market has been in this area. It doesn't want to go up. Now, the question is, why do we expect the market to go up? The reason we expect the market to go up, as I said, this is the area of demand where the euro is in demand. That means a lot of people are looking to buy the euro here. If you use technical terms, you can say there is more liquidity in this area. Okay, but I am concerned that this market doesn't want to move up immediately. It was supposed to move up immediately because of imbalance and a lot of liquidity here. Okay, now that's fine. Let's go to the weekly time frame. Now on the weekly time frame, okay, we have removed this supply zone. We were expecting this demand area, weekly demand area that is on the monthly demand area to be respected. Instead, it was broken. Now, when this is broken, that means on the weekly time frame, now we are about to start. There is a possibility that we're about to start a downtrend. Okay, that means now that this one is broken, that means this one right here. Let me use this thing. That means this right here is a valid supply area. That means when the market comes here, we will be looking to sell. Okay, let's go to the daily. You can see also on the daily, we've got a supply zone. And remember last week I said there are two things that this market can do. I said there are two things that this market can do. I said, one, it can correct and move up. That's scenario number one. Then I said scenario number two, I said it can give us an impulse, correct, then move down. It has followed scenario number 2. Now you will ask me, but there is no correction here. As you know, guys, that for entries, I use the 4-hour time frame. Now you will not see the correction on the daily time frame, but on the 4-hour, then even if you don't see a perfect correction according to Elliott wave, but a pullback you will see. Like for instance, this market moved, responded there, moved, then it broke this demand area, 4-hour demand area. Now, if it breaks this 4-hour demand area, then a pullback will mean that we will be looking to sell the market because this one is broken. The momentum has changed in the 4-hour. I've got a sell trade here in this market because of those conditions. So the question is, what is the direction this week? So for me, what I'm expecting to get this week, there are 2 things. Number one, this is the bigger structure. As you also remember that I said this move right here. I said this move right here. Oh, I said this move right here can be equal to this move. Okay, it's supposed to be equal to this move. It's supposed to be like this. Okay, then again, I said if it turns at 61.8, then there is a possibility that we can change the direction and go up. But this move is still open, that it can still happen. You need to bear that in mind. Okay? You need to keep that in your mind. Now, what can happen in this structure is that we've got this move, is that we have this move right here. Then we are correcting with this move. We are correcting this move. That's possible. Or we are not done correcting only by this. That means if only this move is the correction of that means we're gonna get a zigzag structure. But let's say we are not done. Let's say this market is not done. There are those possibilities again. Remember, we're trading waves. Then there are structures in waves. Now, we need to bear in our minds that there are structures. That means any structure can fold out. We need to anticipate that. I've got a sell trade, then I will mostly monitor this market on the 4-hour time frame. Now, it's possible that as much as we got this pullback, now we're gonna get another push low to the downside. That means we're gonna break here. Okay. Another option, another scenario is that we're gonna get, sorry about that. Let me just erase it. Another scenario is that we're gonna, Another scenario is that we're gonna get, as we got this move, maybe it's gonna terminate around here. Then we get another move up, and then we get this move. That's another scenario. But first, we need to deal with that first scenario because that's the data that is already here. Okay, so let's just deal with the first scenario because the data only allow, the current data that we've got only allows us to deal with this first scenario that can fold out. So it's this scenario. This is the scenario that this week we are expecting this market to continue going down. Now we will go to the 4-hour time frame. On the 4-hour time frame, this is what we got. We had this move, we've got this trend line. So it's either this market is going to correct to this trend line, then continue going down. Or, that's the thing. We are expecting it to continue going down. Okay, we are done with Euro USD. Let's go to Great Britain USD. Great Britain USD weekly time frame. We broke this demand area. What does that mean? It means we are now expecting the market to continue going down. That means now that this market has broken here, but it moved up, we're expecting it maybe to continue moving up to that point, then we sell it. What if it doesn't go there? What are we going to do then? Now, I will answer that question for you in the lower time frame. Okay, let's say it doesn't go. Let's say it doesn't come here, as it looks as if it's not gonna go there. Because look, it gave us this. Now, if you can see clearly, this looks like a correction. Now, if a market gives you a move, if a market gives you a move, then correct, you must expect a pull down. So there is a possibility that this market is gonna continue going down, maybe to these points, then go up again, or it can break. These are the scenarios that we've got. Now let me show you on the wave analysis. On the wave analysis, let's start from the monthly time frame. Monthly time frame, this is the structure that we have. This is the structure, right? So if this is the whole structure, now I will tell you what I am seeing on this. If this is the whole structure, that means I'm expecting this market to come test this trend line down here, then move up, then move up. This is what I'm expecting on the higher time frame. This is what I'm expecting on the higher time frame. Now, on the daily time frame, as you can recall that I said to you guys, this is what I was expecting this market to do. I was expecting that this market has given us this move, of which it's a 1. Then it gave us this to make it 2. Then it gave us this to make a 3. Then we got this to make a 4. That means, according to this, we are supposed to expect this move to be a 5. But I've got a problem with it according to the rules that I use on wave analysis, because you don't just say you trade waves. You've got to have rules. We've got rules to follow. So some of the rules were broken, especially if you look on the 4-hour time frame. Let's just remove this. Some of the rules were broken. How? This market gave us this move. It gave us, it gave us this move. It gave us a correction. Now I was expecting a move equal to this one. That means a move that can terminate from here. Then a continuation to the downside. But it passed this, then violating some of the rules of wave analysis. So now we've got two things that can be unfolding right here as well. That as much as this move is extended, we can call it, there is a possibility that we can call this move an extended move. It's the same structure with this. That means as this is the orthodox law, we gave us this, gave us this, gave us that. Now this is an extended move. That's possible. That's possible. It can happen. How? That it gave us this correction, gave us that. Now let's measure that. If we measure from here to this point to this point to there, then the rules are not violated. But if we measure from here to there, the rules are violated. So we've got these two scenarios. But as you can see that it gave us this, okay, let me annotate for you. As you can see, it gave us this move. Then this looks like correction. If it's correction, that means we are expecting a move lower to these lows. To those lows. Okay, let me do this. Expecting this move low to these lows. But if this move is with this move and that move, then this market will break down. So that's the scenario, guys. So I think this is clear for everybody. Let's go to the Australian US dollar monthly time frame. Oh, sorry about this. I've got to remove this. The monthly time frame. As you can see that this market has responded on the monthly demand area. Now, it has responded very well. Quickly, fast, it shows that there is liquidity here. Okay, now that it has responded here, That means we will be looking to buy this market. We are looking for this market. We are looking for this market to continue going up to these levels. Okay. But as you can see that it has responded on the daily supply area, but this move is not convincing. It's very slow. It is not convincing. So what am I expecting? I'm expecting to be buying this market. Any buy setup, I will take it up. I will take it. If it continues to go down, it means that if it continues to go down, it means that I'm not gonna be here. I won't take this trade. I'm not taking this trade. I will only look to take this trade. Only this trade. Okay, I'm only looking to take that trade. Okay, let's just finish up with CAD Japanese yen. Now here, as you can see, this market is on monthly demand area. That means we're expecting to buy this market up. We will be expecting to, oh my God. We are expecting to buy this market. Any buy setup we will take. Any sell setup we will ignore. But as you see that on on wave analysis, we got this move down. Now this is a correction. This right here is a correction. Now, if you know wave analysis, when you get a correction, the next wave that you are looking to get is an impulse. That's wave analysis. But why I say I'm not interested in this impulse, it's because we are in the monthly demand area. So what if it goes down, it gives me this impulse? I will not be in this market. I won't sell it because of the danger, because of the area that is at. I'm not going to sell it. I will stay safe on this one. I will only look for the buys on this one. Okay. So thank you guys. I hope you will have a very successful trading week. Thank you so much. But don't forget that today OPEC has got a meeting. Now, a meeting about the prices of the oil and to cut the supply to the market because of the prices. The oil is trading at very low prices. Now, some of the companies are suffering due to this. Now, that means if you trade Canadian dollar because they produce oil, so they are affected by oil. If you trade Canadian dollar, you need to be very careful that we can, maybe during the course of this day, we can get a lot of volatility. That means we can get this move down. It's possible. It's possible that we can get this move down or we can get this move up. So here, this market, for me, I'm only interested on this up. This one, I will not participate on it. The move, this one, I'm not selling. I'm not going to be in this move. I'm only interested in that one. So as having said that, you need to be very careful, guys. This pair might be very volatile. Any pair that has got Canadian dollar might be very volatile today because of oil. This pair is very sensitive to oil news, OPEC news. Okay. So thank you guys. Have a very wonderful week. Please, guys, subscribe to my YouTube channel so that our community can grow, so that I can be motivated even more to give you more knowledge, about the market, free knowledge about the market. So thank you. Take care of yourselves. I hope the lockdown in South Africa is doing you guys very well. In fact, use this time of lockdown to learn as much as you can. So thank you so much.